Jump scares, everybody! That's enough on these pathetic turds.
Salutations, amigos! This is your one and only Dark Lord Dixie, aka Alan Alverson, and thank God it is only one and only. Here at Dead Sexy Radio, I am with my sacred ceremonial steak knife of box and plastic opening, and I have my sippy with me. Just opened and started to refresh my dry voice. Matter of fact, sippy. We have a box opening. Yay! Everybody loves box openings, right? Ain't that the deal? And of course my name is on it, but I'm going to show you. This is from Ronin Flix. Ronin Flix is another DVD selling company on the internet. They do not distribute their own. My understanding, they are mostly a distributor for Code Red and Scorpion releasing. And they do carry heavily on the Code Red films. And I don't think you can buy... I know Scorpion Releasing doesn't have its own website right now. Code Red, I'm not sure if you can buy directly from them or not. But I am here, and as you can see, I'm wearing my Robin Adele Anderson t-shirt. I love me some Robin Adele. Great singer. Go check her out on the YouTubes and go buy some records and some calendars and t-shirts and shit from her website. She would be appreciative of that. She has a great singing voice, and I'm already into opening the box. I've already introduced my steak knife, so we didn't skip that. It is open. I remember one of these movies definitely, and I'm going to put my knife down before I hurt myself with it. There was one movie that I was convinced, I was paranoid it was going to sell out. It was a limited edition, and I wanted it. And that's why I made the order. And then I found a few more, and then I'm like, well, holy shit, if I get this many, I can get free shipping, and if I get this many, I can do a payment plan on my card. And it's not wrapped in plastic. There goes my one gag. It's wrapped in craft paper, which is cool. You can always use this to start a grill. I made barbecue once the temperature drops 30 or 40 degrees today. So let's just unwrap the paper, plastic, off camera. We toss it aside, making a larger mess in my DVD room. And I now have the disc in my hand. I cannot pull them out of a bag, but I am not looking down. I am preserving their anonymity for the moment. I'm going to pull the first one off top and look at it, and if it's... Oh! I'm going to pull the first one off top, and it is Sleepless by Dario Argento, I believe. And I say I believe not because I'm an idiot and not because I don't know shit, but I did not know this movie was made. I guess it happened in a time when I wasn't paying attention to Dario as much. Back in the between Phantom of the Opera and the Masters of Horror episode. What was the first one? Shit, I can't remember. The girl with the messed up face, and I cannot remember the name of it. Now, if you remember the name of it, drop it in the comments and embarrass the fuck out of me. Oh shit! And I have an autograph from the chick who was in it with Steven Weber, and I'm taking the plastic off. But anyway, this is a movie I really didn't know that Argento had made, and since I was buying another film there, like, why not? Dario Argento brings you a chilling giallo film like only the true master can. I'm gonna resist telling because he sucks joke, but anyway, escape the authorities like only the master. I'm totally lost myself. Only the true master can. A series of grisly murders in the city match the work of a serial killer who appears to have escaped the authorities and disappeared without a trace 17 years earlier. A retired police detective, played by Max von Sydow of The Exorcist and also Flash Gordon, who is familiar with the case, comes out of retirement to catch the killer. And yes, I was joking about Argento. Argento is a master, but he's also made some kind of shitty movies and stuff out there. I remember his second season Master of Horror was Pelts with Meatloaf, but I cannot remember the name of the first one. I want to call it Frankenface, but that was not the name. The chick kind of looked like Frankenstein, but that was the whole. Let's open it up here, and I don't know. This is from Code Red, I believe. This is Code. No, this is Scorpion. This is actually Scorpion releasing. Okay, I only have one other Scorpion releasing, so there's really. If you've seen my if you've seen my videos with my Criterion collection, especially, you're used to a lot of shit in there. There's not a lot of shit inside. It's just pretty plain on the inside. I don't think it's a double anyway. It does have special features, a new audio commentary with film historians Troy Howarth and Nathaniel Thompson, new interview with director-screenwriter Dario Argento, new interview with screenwriter Francis Farini, new interview with set designer Antonio Gilling, new interview with Gabriel Lavia, Mr. Balti, new interview with Paolo Maria Scalandro, Commissioner Monty. I guess these are characters in the film. Like I said, I have not seen the film, so I'm kind of at a loss there. But it was an Argento that I've never seen, and if you're buying shit and you need an extra movie, get something that you haven't seen. Why not? If you don't like it, it's still a beautifully put together piece of work that you can probably sell to someone, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm going to move these around now because that's the main film that I bought this for. So let's just go on to the next one. Now, this is one I think I watched part of online, and it kind of falls into some of my boyhood genre favorites of the kung fu film, horror movie, and blaxploitation. It is The Devil's Express. I know very little about it, except it is a mixture of horror, kung fu, and blaxploitation, in some measures of all those. I have not seen this, so I know very little about it too. New York master martial artist Luke, played by Warhawk Tanzania, that's a perfect name for blaxploitation, goes to Hong Kong to earn his next level in the martial arts world. He convinces his student Rodan, played by Wilfredo Roldan, to accompany him. Once they arrive, they come across an ancient burial site and find an amulet that holds a horrific demon creature in its power. Not knowing what the amulet was for, Rodan steals it and takes it back to gang-infested New York City, only for the demon to come to New York to find it. The demon travels through the New York City subway tunnels as it preys on its victims, including Rodan himself. The police think... I hope the demon's name is not Godzilla. The police think all the killings are a result of gang wars, but Luke soon finds out the terrifying truth and seeks out to avenge the death of his student. Luke must confront the horrifying demon face to face and do battle in the underground subways, where the only train that runs that late is the Devil's Express. This gritty action grindhouse martial arts horror classic has finally arrived at the Code Red station. When the film The Warriors was released theatrically, the distributor of Devil's Express retitled it as Gang Wars to make it look like a gang fight movie. It took Code Red DVD many years to locate the camera negatives, and the film is now restored in HD. Also starring Brother Theodore and David Durston of I Drink Your Blood, directed by Barry Rosen of the Yum Yum Girls. Speaking of Yum Yum Girls, sippy, because that was a fucking mouthful. This is a brand new 2016 2K scan of the original negatives. There are no special features mentioned on it. The Code Red blues that I have, though, have been utterly beautiful, and the film quality's been beautiful. So I do respect them to do a good job of it. So they put the damn plastic on too tight. I'm not expecting a whole lot inside this case because there's nothing listed. I'm not knocking them for it. This is obviously not a Criterion level movie. There may be no one who is willing to talk about being in this movie or having anything to do with this movie. Hey, director, would you like to talk? No, hell no. Okay, inside we have the disc itself. Looks great. That kind of looks like Fred Williamson. I don't think Fred's in that film. Well, thinner for Fred. The cover is not. Well, actually, yes. You could reverse this cover. You really could. Let's. Yes. Can you see that? That is a reversible cover, so hey, that's something. That's a little extra. But like I said, there's no commentary, no interviews, nothing like that. It's just a fucking monumentally beautiful looking film, and I think it's going to be a sleazy trash fest. But, you know, it's just one of them things. I think I watched a few minutes of this one night on late night television. Late night on television. It was within the last couple of years, and it was not interesting enough to really keep me awake to watch it. So I went ahead and went to bed. But seeing it, I'm like, you know, why the hell not? It's a freaking beautiful cover. It's well done, and that is a Code Red. Now this is a Code Red movie. The plastic is off. I have never seen this movie. Looked interesting. Fucking beautiful ass cover there, which probably looks better than the film, honestly. Also, great cover on the back. Now this is Oliver Reed and Peter Fonda are the big names in that, and they really were pretty big fucking names. Oliver Reed, Burnt Offerings, I believe, is a movie he did, the American horror film. He also was in Hammer's werewolf movies. It's a reversible cover in it too. This is a Code Red, yep, reversible cover. Like I said, I've never seen this. I didn't even know this movie existed. I don't remember ever even hearing of this movie before I saw it. So, like, why the fuck not with a cast like that? On a tiny Pacific island, a number of grotesquely painted natives search in frenzy as a demon serpent known as Ngana Simbu is summoned to appear. With uncontrollable deadly fury, the monstrous snake strikes into the tribesmen, causing death and destruction. When a young scientist imports the snake to his own country, Ngana Simbu finds new victims whose bodies become hideously deformed when poisoned by the snake. Spasms is a shocking thriller with suspense and terror that is highlighted by some of the most advanced techniques in the field of cinematic special effects. And when was this made? This was not made in fucking 2017. This is a Oliver Reed, I don't think is even alive anymore. This was if I had to put a date on it, and I don't see an actual date of the film here, this was early 80s probably. I don't think it was 70s. Let's see if there's a date on the back here. No, there's nothing here. Can we open it up? I can't remember. Spasms from Code Red. Now see, I like that reverse cover too. I may have to reverse this one. I don't normally reverse them, but that's a fucking awesome piece of artwork right there. I'm still looking for the date. I'll find the date later. I'm gonna say 82. I'm gonna say 82, and I'll be horribly wrong. It could be a 70s. I don't think it is. Did that just tear? I'm gonna be upset if that tore. And I'm not the hugest guy on flip covers, but I'm gonna be upset if that tore. Now, the final movie in our selection tonight, the headliner. And let's let the ceremonial sacred steak knife has been operating mostly off screen tonight, keeping low key. Not Loki, but low key. Ain't no hiddles in this bag. The plastic is ripped. I have seen this movie. I liked this movie when I saw it, and I can't remember much about it other than the name of the movie tells you. You kind of know a little bit about it. It is The Phantom of the Opera, as directed by Dario Argento, and I believe that is Ozzy on the front. It stars Ozzy and Julian Sands. Julian Sands, Ozzy Argento, Phantom of the Opera, Andrea De Stefano, Nadia Rinaldi, Corlina Cataldi, who I believe she was in some of Fulci's films too. Yes, she was. I think she was in The Beyond. Anyway, this is Argento's take on the Phantom of the Opera, and it is, of course, much more violent. This is probably one of the goriest Argento films. This, and he also did Opera, which was not based on the Phantom of the Opera. And both of them are really pretty freaking gory and bloody. I had a hard time watching Opera the first time I watched it. It just kind of got to me. But let's read the synopsis here, as I would say in English. Dario Argento brings a different take to the classic tale of the Phantom of the Opera. Mysteriously, a series of terrifying accidents and brutal murders leave a bloody trail into the subterranean caverns of the Opera House. Below the theater stalks a man raised by creatures of the underworld. He tragically falls for the beautiful up-and-coming opera singer Christine, played by Asia Argento, of the Stendhal syndrome. I think I've seen that. I can't remember. I know I have a copy of it. He lures her into his underground lair. Will she be saved from his clutches? Since she's the female protagonist, she probably will. It does star Julian Sands as the Phantom, and this was when Sands was really kind of riding high. I think this was maybe one of his last kind of high dollars, the last big film he made before he kind of slid off into some obscurity. This looks like 1988. I'm gonna take my glasses off. This is small. Get it up close to my face, and now I lost it. Shit, I saw it. 1998 Medusa Films. Okay, 1998. So it's later than I thought. It was past the 80s. So this wasn't his kind of declining output of quality films. I don't remember a lot about this. I remember rats being in some of the killings. But I'm going to watch it, Mother Trucker, right after I get off here. This is my next goal for the day, is to watch Phantom of the Opera. I may run and get some popcorn first. I'm out of popcorn. But this is from Scorpion. Okay, I thought this was a Code Red. This is a Scorpion. So both of my Argentos are Scorpions. Yep. Okay, that's okay. I don't have a lot of Scorpion releasing films, so that's cool. And the cover is what just like blew me the hell away. And I'm pretty sure this is a limited edition. You can still get copies of it at Ronin Flix, possibly Diabolic, and maybe at Grindhouse. I don't know. I ain't guaranteeing that, but fucking look at that artwork. Isn't that fucking spectacular? Special features, audio commentary with the film historians Troy Howarth and Nathaniel Thompson, interview with writer-director Dario Argento, interview with set designer Antonello Gilling, new interview with producer Giuseppe Colombo. I didn't open this up and see what the inside looks like. I wonder if it's, oh, this is bare ass as they come. And if you see those pop-ups, I don't know. I thought I put my phone on airplane, and I apparently didn't. I'm going to go get a fucking webcam today, because my phone doesn't always do what I tell it to, and everything. And that's why I'm so behind on videos, and why I have like 4 videos and I don't have posted yet. But anyway, that's it. These are my 4 Blu-rays from Ronin Flix, which I think is the main distributor, the main wholesale seller for Scorpion and Code Red. They produce beautiful, beautiful Blu-rays. And the Blu-rays that I have seen from Code Red, I watched at least one movie from Code Red and from Scorpion. They were both exceptional films. Beautiful artwork on the covers. So I have no problem with them, and everybody knows that they actually do great work on their films. So that's it. That's all the Blu-rays I have today. And I have no more money. So I won't be buying any anytime soon. My Severin halfway to Black Friday sale package is out there somewhere. I'm not sure if it's actually been put in the mail. I haven't got an email saying it's in the mail. I'm hoping to get it toward the end of the month, first of next month, and I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll try to. I've been trying to do a review, and I've got plenty of shit to review now. So until next time, this is the ever lovable dry mouth Dark Lord Dixie saying. I was going to use the goodbye from the last episode of MASH and it got twisted in my head. Farewell, good night, amen, something similar to that. Anyway, see y'all guys later. Bye.